Hi everybody. Recently I've been asked a few questions about these two machines, the original Citiz machine and the Vertuo Plus machine, or just Vertuo in general, as to like which makes the hotter coffee, also like crema, which might be better. So we're just going to test a few things on it today. I'm going to make an espresso. Both machines have been sat idle doing nothing all day. So I'm going to make an espresso on each to see how hot they come out on the first run of the day, and then I'm going to make a lungo in these recipe glasses just so that you can see the crema a bit better, although there's a bit of debate as to whether it's actually foam or crema with the Vertuo Plus. If somebody has got experience in that and knows what the difference actually is, feel free to comment, because I don't technically know what the difference is, but I've heard people say that it's foam and not crema. But I'm going to make one in the recipe glass so that you can see it. I'll do a little taste, but obviously they are different coffees, so just to give you an idea though as to what they taste like, if I can taste any difference. I've put fresh water in each from the tap. We've tested the temperature on the water to make sure it's the same. So let's give it a go. I'm just going to set this one off now. I'll let it warm up, and you'll also get an idea as to how long it actually takes to make the coffee as well. So let's give it a go. So I'll set it to warm up. I've got a first capsule. This is the Caramelito capsule, espresso size. Now obviously the Citiz can only do espresso and lungo, so that's why I'm only testing espresso. I'm going to put it up against a Grand Lungo. That's 40ml more, so we would expect it to be hotter really because it's brewing for longer and the mechanism's heating up more. But we'll just see, it's just a fun experiment really, we'll just see how it comes out. So that's warmed up now, capsule in, and then my wife's going to help me out, and just we're going to see how hot this comes out on first use. Because for me that's the most important use, because I want to come down in the morning, be able to make a coffee and it be hot. So let's get, once that's stopped dripping, we'll just quickly bring it down. We'll put the thermometer in and see what it comes out at. Right, let's go. So this is the Citiz machine. We're up at 47, 48, it's going up. It's going to go up for a little while, I think. It's funny how quickly it does start to drop off though afterwards. This is on first use. And in another video, if you follow us and subscribe, I'm going to do, I've done in the past a tip to get your coffee hotter. Running it through the machine first once, some water before you actually make your coffee. And I'm going to do a video to show you just how much hotter it actually does get doing that. So it's settling down now, about 50.4. So let's go over to the Vertuo now. I'll just let that one warm up. Sorry, this is the Vertuo Plus. The person who asked me about this video, to do this video actually, well, they mentioned that they'd returned the Vertuo machine because they didn't think it was hot enough. And they were trying to decide between the Citiz and the Vertuo Plus. And I have heard a lot of people have said that there's a big difference in heat between those two machines. So bear in mind, this is the Vertuo Plus. It's not a standard Vertuo machine. And you can see the difference in heat even between the new Vertuo machine, the Vertuo Next, and this Vertuo Plus on the heat test that we did for that. So check out that, search A to B, heat test, Vertuo Next. So again, we'll just let this one run through. Centrifusion technology, which means it might take a little bit longer to brew. This should give you an idea of the crema that comes out as well on top, but you'll be able to see it better when we do the Lungo coffee, I think, in the glasses. I just thought this would be an interesting test for anyone who's trying to decide between original machines and Vertuo machines. Because there's not a lot of information out there, and I would have loved some of this information when I first bought my machines. Just to reiterate as well, this is first use, straight, nothing's been through the machines today, either of them. Right, so we'll take that off now and quickly put it in straight to the thermometer and see what this one comes out at. I'll have a bit of cleaning to do after this by the look of things. Trying to remember what the other one settled down at. 50.4, the other one was the Citiz. So the Vertuo Plus is still going up. I will be cleaning that drip tray afterwards. I've always thought in my head, I think the Vertuo Plus is hotter, and this is proving it. It's only a little bit. What do we took? Still going, it's still going, we'll leave it there. So we're 2 degrees hotter now than the Citiz. And it's starting to settle up. Yeah. So we're 2 degrees hotter on first use for an espresso. We'll just pop those side by side so that you can see the crema on top of both. See how they look. And like I say, if you know the difference between the crema, if this is actually foam, please feel free to explain it. I'd love to understand that a bit better. So now, we're going to just, on the second use, we'd expect it to be quite a lot hotter. I'll just go around there and move that shelf. We'd expect it to be quite a bit hotter on the second use because it just tends to work out that way. And we're just going to run a Lungo through. As I said, they are slightly different sizes. It's a 110mm on the original machine. And it's 150, the Grand Lungo on the Vertuo machines. Vertuo Plus, remember, Vertuo Plus. I just thought this would give you a nice idea of the crema as well, to be able to see it through the glass. I've used an Envivo Lungo capsule. It looks nice, that, doesn't it? Nice rich colour coming through. A 110mm Lungo. Get the thermometer in there now quickly. You can see already it's much hotter. And these are the benefit of running a shot of water through first. If you can hear any background noise, I'm sorry, there's some building work going on next door, but can't stop for everything, can we? It's still rising. Settling down now at 63 degrees. So let's do the same using an after ratio capsule with the Vertuo Plus. So 63 degrees on that one. Second use on this one, I think this is going to come out quite a bit hotter myself. Maybe even in the 70s. I actually think it might be a benefit as well, just in case you're interested in the difference in the look of the coffee. We'll pop this is the Citiz one we just did. We've also reviewed a lot of the items you've seen on the video today, so check out our channel page. Subscribe if you'd like to see a few more videos like this, if you're trying to decide which machine to get. Then you won't miss any, and don't forget to hit the notification bell because you might miss some videos otherwise. You see how the crema looks completely different, doesn't it, on that one, but this one has had a chance to settle down, so. I've been recommended this capsule actually by another subscriber, the After Ratio. It says it's really good, so I'm going to give that one a try and a taste and see how that is. Right, we'll just take that off and we'll measure it. So we're up above 65. Will we hit 70? It's creeping up, isn't it now? Oh, disappointing. Not quite 70, but 66.8, but about 67. What was the other one again? I can't.
62.
possibly 62, but you can rewind the video if it. But it's a good bit hotter, the Vertuo Plus, than the Citiz on both occasions. A couple of degrees and then a few more degrees. And I hope you found that a useful video for if you're looking to buy an espresso machine and you're trying to decide between the Citiz and the Vertuo Plus. Check out our other videos where we compare it to the Vertuo next, and you'll see what a good machine this is as well. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe. Hope it's helped. Any questions or any comments, leave them. You know, we're always happy to try and respond and help people out where we can, or if I can't, I'm sure someone else will if they've got maybe more experience. Thank you for watching this. Bye for now.